Hey everyone, thank you for joining me today. My name's Corey, and I want to tell you about my product, Cardiac Connection. Cardiac Connection is a healthcare device that I believe will reshape the way that we take care of patients with cardiac disease. So, just to introduce myself a little bit, I've been working as an EMT paramedic for about the last 5.5 years now, particularly in the Central Florida region. And a lot of our caseload involves patients with cardiac issues. This could be something acute or chronic or whatever it is. Might be minuscule, life-saving. But one thing that we've noticed is due to the hardware on the machines that we currently have, it shows a lot of artifact. And what artifact is it distorts the EKG images that we get. And so it gives us false values and false readings. And a lot of the times, as you'll see in the next slide, it mimics potentially lethal rhythms. So on the top portion of this picture here, you'll see a very normal looking EKG. And this is presenting a pretty healthy patient with a healthy heart anyways. But as you can see about halfway through, it starts to change rather drastically. And what that is it's a potentially life-threatening rhythm that would alarm anyone in healthcare at all. But as you can see towards the bottom, that is actually a picture of a very healthy patient. However, due to artifact, whether it be from the movement of the patient, the movement of the ambulance that they're in, or other waves from different medical equipment in the hospital, that actually distorts it. And as you can see, it's almost identical to the lethal rhythm shown above. To explain a little more why we have this problem, as you can see on this picture below, a patient is receiving an EKG at a doctor's office. Now, as you can tell, there's about 10 wires on this patient's chest right now. And part of the reason that we experience this is because a lot of if there's movement with those wires, or if there's magnetic waves from other medical equipment in the hospital, it'll actually distort the wires and distort the data being sent through them. And so that translates into a false EKG with false showings. So how do we eliminate this problem is by switching hardware wires over with Bluetooth technology. Now what this will do is this will allow us to transmit data from the electrodes on the patient's chest directly to the machine, and eliminating the wires and thus eliminating the interference. So due to various medical tests and research, they've actually had great results when they were able to find ways to eliminate the wires, sometimes through Bluetooth or just eliminating other interferences from different MRI machines, X-ray machines, whatever it may be, in the hospital specifically. And they've had great results from it, but it's not been implemented yet. And what would be different about this particular brand is it wouldn't just be in hospital, but it would be for doctors' offices and emergency medical services as well. It's something portable that a patient could wear with them just as easily at home and have their results directly transmitted to their physician. Or for myself, when we have, when we're doing EKGs on patients with cardiac issues, that it can be worn and transmitted just as easily and just as efficiently as well. So this is what my social venture, Cardiac Connection, is all about. It is changing the way that we do healthcare to make it more efficient and more reliable to take care of people around us, because that's what I believe is that the most valuable investment that one can make is in people. So thank you for your time today. Hope you enjoyed Cardiac Connection.